So, yes, my talk today, what I was discussing with the audience was the Great Resignation. That is, that in many hospitality organizations today, they're having a talent drought. They're unable to find the talent they need. Coming out of COVID, many organizations thought that the employees would be coming back from their furloughs, from their leaves, from the unemployment, and yet many employees had an opportunity to think about their lifestyle. And was the hospitality really something that they wanted to do in the future, with the hours, with the compensation, with the working weekends and evenings and so forth? Is this really something they wanted to do? And many employees, even though they didn't find other jobs, have decided not to come back to hospitality. And this is posing enormous challenges for the hospitality industry. I would say that with many companies, individual hotels and companies today, this is the foremost challenge that they are having. Demand is coming back, tourists are coming back, business travelers are coming back, but they cannot find the employees that they need. And even with higher salaries, it's not just a question of compensation. As I said earlier, much of it has to do with lifestyles and really how these people want to live their lives and the quality of the life that they will have. Well, what I'm suggesting is that it didn't have to be this way. It's not just the environment. That I think some of it has to do with a lack of leadership. That for many, many years, we have taken our employees for granted. That is, they have accepted lower wages, longer hours, working at times that others are off, and so forth. And after this period, when many of them were furloughed or off, they had some time to think about this. And what I'm suggesting is that management now really needs to think about their teams and talent in a different way than they did before. They have to recognize that they're individuals and that what motivates you doesn't motivate me. Some people are motivated by compensation, others are motivated by professional development, others are motivated by quality of life. And we really have to understand that what motivates each of our employees and what we can do to make their experience with us an enriching one, and so that they'll stay. So, as I said, it's not just the environment. Yes, the environment is changing, but beyond that, there's much that management should have done and can do to address this situation. Well, I would argue that the hotel sector in general and the restaurant sector, the hospitality sector, is becoming more agile and flexible. It's had to. First, we've had this situation with COVID, and it's not the first time that we've had challenges. I mean, you can go back to the 2008-2009 financial crisis, or even back to 9/11 20 years ago, when the hospitality industry had very, very serious challenges. But beyond that, now, the crisis that we've lived through the last couple of years, I don't think in my, in my lifetime, I've never seen anything quite like this in my career, that the entire industry shut down worldwide for a period of time. So we've learned to be more flexible in how we use resources, in our investments, and in how we're going to attract our clients back. But now we have war going on in Europe, and a very serious war for the first time really since World War II. You can say there was a Balkans. Yes, there was a problem in the Balkans 25 years ago. But really, what we're experiencing now is another challenge on the horizon. And hotels and the hotel industry has to become more flexible in the way that we address this, how we attract guests, what we do during downtimes, because people are not going to travel during very turbulent times. So I think that we're becoming a more flexible industry, how we manage our investments, our talent, our people, and how we work with our clients to bring them back.